Hello and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. Temperature to drop in Oman. Showers lash Muscat. Man arrested for drifting in Oman. 3 killed and dozen missing after explosion on island of Jersey. More women walk to work compared to men in India, according to a World Bank report. Russia welcomes India's decision to not support G7's price cap on Russian oil. Morocco daring to dream, according to Regragui. FIFA World Cup, Portugal coach Santos has no regrets about omitting Ronaldo from starting lineup. Those are the headlines. Now for the local stories for the day. Most governors of the Sultanate of Oman will witness a relative drop in temperatures on Sunday and Monday due to the northwest winds. Opportunities for the formation and flow of clouds and precipitation continue in parts of the Muscat Governorate and the coast of the Sea of Oman in particular, which is Muscat, South al-Sharqiya and South al-Bathana, and on parts of the Al-Hajar Mountains on Sunday and Monday, Oman Meteorology said in a statement. The activity of the active northwest winds today and tomorrow will lead to the following: the rise of dust in the desert areas and open areas, and a decrease in the level of horizontal vision during the rise of dust. A relative drop in temperatures in most of the Sultan's government. In addition, the height of the sea waves to reach 3 or 2 meters on the coast of Muscat Governorate, the Arabian Sea and the coast of the Sea of Oman. Heavy to moderate intensity rains were reported in many parts of the Governorate of Muscat since early Sunday morning. With dark clouds hovering over the city's skyline, intermittent rain is continuing with breaks since morning. Several roads have been waterlogged and wadis are reported to be flooded with an overflow of rainwater. The formation of dark clouds continue in the coastal areas of the Sea of Oman and parts of the governorates of North and South al-Sharqiya, al-Dakhliya and South al-Bathana. In its forecast for Sunday, the Civil Aviation Authority has said the following. Chances of rain of varying intensity, sometimes thunder, with amounts ranging between 10 and 40 millimeters. It will continue during the night and Sunday morning, leading to flooding of wadis in parts of the governorates of Muscat, South al-Bathana, South al-Sharqiya, North al-Sharqiya and al-Dakhliya. The Civil Aviation Authority has called on everyone to take precautions and cautions during rain, not to cross valleys, avoid low places and avoid going to the sea during the warning period. The Royal Oman Police has arrested a person for drifting in his vehicle in the Wilayat of Ibri al-Dahira Governorate. The al-Dahira Governorate Police Command managed to arrest a vehicle driver in the Wilayat of Ibri who was drifting, endangering his life and the lives of others. The legal procedures are being completed against him, the Director General of Traffic said in a statement. The ROP calls on everyone to adhere to traffic rules and regulations and to make our roads safer for its users. Those are the local stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with international news. Stay tuned.
Circly just landed in Oman. Now you can enjoy your life in Oman and save through unlimited buy 2 for the price of 1 offers and discounts starting 20% onwards, and finally track your savings at more than 1,000 leading vendors covering all your needs all over Oman. Download Circly Oman mobile application, subscribe and try 1 month for free. Insert your credentials through your preferred payment gateway and don't worry, you won't be charged during the free trial. Plus, you can opt out at any time. Upgrade your lifestyle with Circly Oman.
We play, you listen.
You talk, we listen.
You got something to say? We want to hear it.
95.4 in Muscat.
And 91 in Salalah.
Music, news, views, and everything in between.
TFM.
TFM.
Let's talk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the international stories. At least 3 people have died and a dozen are missing after an explosion at an apartment building in the Channel Island of Jersey on Saturday, sources reported, citing the island's Chief Minister Christina Moore. The local police was informed about the incident just before 4 a.m. Robin Smith, Chief Officer of the States of Jersey Police, said that emergency services responded to the site after the police was alerted about the incident. Smith further said the emergency services had extinguished the fire at the site of the explosion. He stated that the three-story building has completely collapsed and described the situation as a devastating scene. Furthermore, Robin Smith said that people from a number of flats have been evacuated. He informed that 20 to 30 people have been taken to a nearby town hall for shelter. Smith added that a search and rescue operation has been launched for those unaccounted. Notably, Jersey is an inland territory of the northwest coast of France. Authorities have started an investigation to find the cause of the incident. As per sources, residents have reported about the smell of gas the night prior to the blast. Women are amongst the biggest users of public transport across Indian cities. 84% of their trips were estimated to be by public transport, a World Bank report said. According to the World Bank's report, a toolkit on enabling gender-responsive urban mobility and public spaces in India, how men and women travel is also intrinsically different. More women tend to walk to work compared to men, 45.4% versus 27.4%. This report, which was released recently, was compiled with the aim of guiding Indian cities on how to design public transport that is more inclusive of women's travelling requirements. More women also travel by bus and are likely to consider affordability into account when travelling, the report said, adding that they often choose slower means of transport since faster modes are more expensive. Lack of safety also deters women from stepping out, reducing their presence in public spaces, it added. The toolkit has been designed in response to a 2019 World Bank-supported survey of 6,048 respondents in Mumbai. This survey found that between 2004 to 2013, men shifted to two-wheelers to commute to work, while women used auto rickshaws or taxis, which tend to be more costly per trip than two-wheelers. It contains practical tools that can inform a wide set of policymakers as well as private or community-based organizations to help ensure safe and inclusive public spaces and public transport for women in India. Public transport services are not traditionally designed keeping in mind women's safety and their specific travel needs, according to the World Bank report. This severely limits their access to work, education and life choices. India has amongst the lowest female labour force participation rates globally at 22.8% in 2019-20. Russia has said that it welcomes India's decision to not support the price cap on Russian oil announced by the G7 and their allies. Russian Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak made the statement during his meeting with India's ambassador to Russia, Pavan Kapoor, on December 9th. The Deputy Prime Minister welcomed India's decision not to support the price cap on Russian oil, which was imposed on December 5th by the G7 countries and their allies, the Russian Foreign Ministry said in a statement. Novak stressed that Russia is responsibly fulfilling its contractual obligations for the supply of energy resources, diversifying energy exports to the countries in the east and south amid the energy crisis. Earlier in September, G7 nations agreed to impose a price cap on oil imports from Russia. According to the statement issued by the Russian Foreign Ministry, Russian oil imports to India rose to 16.35 million tons in the first 8 months of 2022. Notably, India continues to import oil from Russia despite the ongoing war between Moscow and Kyiv. The Ministry of External Affairs has defended the decision of purchasing Russian oil. During the summer, Russia was ranked second in terms of oil shipments to India. Furthermore, deliveries of oil products and coal also increased. During the meeting with Pavan Kapoor, Novak invited the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Hardeep Singh Puri, to take part in the international forum, Russian Energy Week 2023, which is scheduled to be held in Moscow from October 11 to 13, 2023. During the meeting, the two sides noted the record growth in trade between Russia and India. Kapoor and Novak expressed a desire to continue the interaction, increasing cooperation on trade in energy resources like oil, petroleum products, liquefied natural gas, coal and fertilizer. Russia's Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak offered cooperation to India on leasing and building large-capacity ships in order to not depend on the ban on insurance services and tanker chartering in European Union and the United Kingdom, the statement said. Novak described introducing a price cap on Russian oil as an anti-market measure, which he stressed affects supply chains. Those are the international stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with sports news. Stay tuned.
Circly just landed in Oman. Now you can enjoy your life in Oman and save through unlimited buy two for the price of one offers and discounts starting 20% onwards, and finally track your savings at more than 1,000 leading vendors covering all your needs all over Oman. Download Circly Oman mobile application, subscribe and try 1 month for free. Insert your credentials through your preferred payment gateway, and don't worry, You won't be charged during the free trial. Plus, you can opt out at any time. Upgrade your lifestyle with Circle Oman.
We play, you listen.
You talk, we listen.
You got something to say? We want to hear it.
95.4 in Muscat.
And 91 in Salalah.
Music, news, views, and everything in between.
TFM.
TFM.
Let's talk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the sports news. Morocco head coach Walid Regragui said his team is dreaming of World Cup glory after reaching the semi-finals of football's showpiece tournament with a 1-0 win over Portugal on Saturday. Yusuf Al-Nasiri put the Atlas Lions ahead with a towering header on the stroke of halftime, and they withstood a tense finale to become the first African team to reach the semi-finals. When you're a small team, you need to dream and believe, Regragui told a news conference. We haven't come to the World Cup to play only 3 games and make up the numbers. Football is the best sport in the world because it allows you to dream. That's my message to the team and to the continent of Africa. I think the world is now with Morocco. Regragui's men have conceded just 1 goal this tournament, an own goal against Canada in the group stage. Morocco had just 26% of possession and 9 shots on goal at Al Thamama Stadium, 3 fewer than Portugal. But Regragui said his team's grit and determination were more important than talent and money. Regragui said his team had won the hearts of fans throughout Africa as well as neutral observers. We are becoming the love team of this World Cup. If you have passion, belief, you can succeed. My players have shown that. It's no miracle that we've achieved here. We've beaten Belgium, Spain and Portugal without letting in a goal. We've made our people and the continent as well as people around the world very proud. He added saying, why don't we dream of winning the World Cup? It doesn't cost anything to dream. We haven't achieved anything yet, but every team who plays us from now on will be afraid because they'll know that they're going to have to be at their best to beat us. Following his side's loss to Morocco in the quarterfinal of the ongoing FIFA World Cup, Portugal coach Fernando Santos said that he had no regrets of not including star striker Cristiano Ronaldo in starting lineup. Morocco scripted history on Saturday to become the first African nation to qualify for the last 4 of the World Cup after defeating Portugal 1-0 in the quarterfinal. Our players are distressed, said Portugal coach Fernando Santos. Ronaldo had come to the field after 15 minutes but could not make a difference and left the pitch teary-eyed as the World Cup dreams of this 37-year-old were broken in pieces. Santos added saying, Cristiano is a great player and he came on when we thought it was necessary, but no regrets. The African nation staged a massive upset to knock Portugal out of the World Cup as they held on to their 1-goal lead at halftime to book a maiden slot in the FIFA World Cup semi-finals. A resilient Morocco found the back of the net through Yusuf Al-Nasiri in the 42nd minute. The forward went airborne and headed the cross from Atiala to give his side the advantage, which proved fatal for Portugal. Morocco bettered their record against Portugal after the win, having won 2 of their 3 matches. The loss of Portugal will be very disappointing for Ronaldo, who has probably played his last World Cup given his age. Cristiano Ronaldo, who came on as a second-half substitute, was unable to make a difference. The forward left the pitch in tears with his World Cup dream ending in this edition. Morocco overcame expectations and challenges to reach the semi-finals, defeating Croatia, Belgium, Spain and now Portugal. The Atlas Lions are now 2 steps away from glory. Portugal went all out, but Morocco overcame tiredness, injury and nervousness in the knockout game to earn a remarkable victory. The team held the European side for a memorable win. Those were all the local, international and sports stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.